Previously on Team Frontline. Welcome back to another grading showcase of our general managers and how they performed during the Season 8 Frontline Draft Series Draft Day. A lot of you have had a lot to say about the grades I've been giving people and that they're not harsh enough to some of these teams that were created during Draft Day. So guess what? Challenger League, you know what? I'm sorry. You're gonna be the ones to receive the new trend, the new way, and the new format of how this is gonna happen. So, it's time to speedrun. Let's go! Bandits, they're up first. Fly Parker picks himself first as the GM. CBS Phantom, good player in the combines, picked way too soon as a second pick. Ayasi, good double pick. Angel, fantastic fourth pick. Could have been someone else for Phantom. Who knows if the combine is gonna translate from then to league play. Overall grade, D. Don't take someone that low that early, unless you know they're a smurf. And if you do, I'm watching you. Otherwise, this team, lots to prove. Don't think they can do it. Nova, started second. Josh, general manager, picked himself first. Zaya, previous season's champion. Tactless, not a lot of good performance, very inconsistent. Ranks Vec, been in the Vanguard League, dropped down here, somehow ignored. Good pickup. Overall, they get a B. Josh is already a great player. Zaya has a lot of good experience and a win under their belt already. Tactless is just inconsistent, needs some practice. Ranks Vec, came from an upper league, in the lower league, should be good to go. Phantoms coming in the third round. Icy was the first round pick by general manager Archaic. Probably not the best one, did come from the Vanguard League and lots of experience there and showed well in the combines, but there were some other higher rated players. Balthier though, good second pick, has a lot of experience as well, should fit with most anyone. Bong and Dunzo, some of the lower rated players in that particular stretch. There were quite a few others, especially Ranks Vec that was also still sitting there, who has also Vanguard League experience. Those skips may come back to haunt them, only time will tell. Overall, because of the couple of skips, picking some good intermediate players, but overall your first pick, don't trust it, this is getting a C. Coming in hot at the fourth position, the Marksmen. General manager Marksmen picks up Quanzek as his first pick. One of the two highest rated as the available free agents. Call me Kenneth, he's played with him before, knows how he is. I have to think that this roster is chemistry based because he knows some of these guys. Hero Aster, played with before as well, or at least has known. Those guys may be able to work together as support players. JSK coming in as the lowest rated, but has a lot of promise and a lot of potential, at least what was said in the chat. Not too sure about this roster. Pretty weak in the middle, very top heavy. This one could be rough, and there were some other high rated players that maybe chemistry is meant to overcome. I don't know. The Casuals coming in at pick number 5. Their general manager, Hail Monkey Man. I picked Sir Saru. He was last season's champion and one of the top 5 players on the team. A lot of people thought he was going to the Vanguard League. Somehow he didn't. Blounty was let to drop all the way to the second round back to the Casuals. Everyone ignored his mechanics. Why not get a wombo combo of those two put together? Sportaholic, big veteran of the league. He's won one before. He may be coming back for another one. Those three together with a great Twisty that came in through the combines as a brand new player. Very consistent, lots of activity. Overall, good draft. I give myself an A. Deal with it. This time it's the Pirates. Coming in at pick number 6, you have the general manager Nate. Decided to pick Cheese. He dropped him last season. This time around, he's not going to make that same mistake. Good job, Nate. Ema, though, coming in as the second pick. Pretty low considering the other MMR players available, but he's a veteran, so maybe it will turn out to his favor. Big Rick, big unknown, but good MMR and generally a highly rated player. That one's going to be a difference between them being a great team and being maybe a good team. Shearer, good activity in the combine. Got to see how he's going to be able to fit amongst these three. Overall, good veteranship, good activity. Not a bad draft for Nate. They will receive a B. Mostly for that Ema pick, not a bad player, but there were some higher rated players that you could have gotten more immediately and probably been able to sneak in that Big Rick. And then Shearer, kind of a middle ground. There's a lot of players around him. That one will tell the tale of how they can handle 2 matches. Here we go with the Avalanche at number 7. Royalty, the general manager, was having to pick himself first, and yet still got his brother Crew Aaron in the second round. One of the top 5 players in the league got skipped by many due to scheduling and availability issues, but between brothers, should be able to work it out. Cryptic performed fairly well in the combine, not really a standout player, but he has good past performances within ranked, and so maybe they'll be able to translate to these two. Then Minecraft and Dad, good availability from him. Generally, could have picked up a slightly better player, but he's overall able to work with anyone. This one's gonna be based on communication, and of course, these two brothers are gonna have to really build that chemistry up again. Siblings gotta be able to make this one successful. B is for brothers, and hopefully these brothers are successful. They gotta be able to figure it out. Hopefully they can. Coming in at pick number 8, the Ninjas, led by General Manager Chills In, had the easiest decision of his life, Icy Panda in the first round, and then followed up by Wicca of all things. These two have won a championship before, looking to do the same thing again. Lyman Terrene, they were friends. I think they still are, so that one should work out. This team in particular is made up of 2 duos, and maybe they'll be able to make it a quartet that will be successful. They're gonna receive an A. This was made in the stars, and hopefully it's gonna help them go far. Coming in to defend the castle at pick number 9 are the Knights, led by General Manager Ventrix. He's going to pick up Blake and El Dirty. Why not have 2 top 10 players on the exact same team? They pick up Boku as well, great support player, a lot of activity in the combine. And of course, Rap, previous seasons have done him well, and he's looking for a championship with the Knights here. Overall, this is a very strong draft, and we're going to see how they're going to perform. Should be scary. Ventrix and his Knights are going to receive an A in the Challenger League. Blake and Dirty on one team is going to be pretty nuts. Boku has already showed a lot of promise to be able to fit with other people, and I think this squad is going to do really good. Is a Pandas a pick number 10? HV Buddy is their general manager. Picks up Nero, who did very well in the combines. Pac-Man did very well last season. I'm Junie. This pick order, kind of confusing, kind of sus. Could have been a different person. Shirzo, his 2's rank apparently is very stellar. Overall, strong team. That I'm Junie pick probably could have been better. A few other people left on the board. Overall, not bad. B's for Bamboo, and it's also their draft grade. Nero and Pac-Man, great combo, should work out quite well. Shirzo, big sleeper pick. However, the I'm Junie pick in the order that was done could have been a bit stronger. It's the Phoenix coming back and burning hot at pick number 11, led by General Manager Lux. He had someone that he knew personally going into this draft, just like he did in the Champion League, so decided to get solid. Should be a solid pick. He is the top rated MMR in the entirety of the Challenger League, able to get in the delayed second round an L pick. Hopefully it's a W. Connor and Rushi, lots of activity between these two, both in the combines and in league play. Rushi previously being living legend. Lots of consistency errors, but general mechanics to have to work on. Should be okay, and stuff that can be improved upon. A few people left off the board, lots of high rated players that just weren't seen, but some of that was very difficult to see. Well, Lux, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a B. There were a lot of guys that you left on the board. There's good activity between both Connor and Rushi, but there was definitely some people like Ranks Vec as well as Shirzo that you just didn't take an eyeball to look at. So, not gonna fault you too hard for it. That's gonna be a B for you. Solid an L. I'm pretty sure they can play well, but can they play well together? This team has a lot to prove going onto the pitch. Has potential, but we'll see. And finally, at the end of the draft, General Manager Critic and the Mob coming in at pick number 12. He had to pick Ignited as his first round draft pick, but he still had a couple of other guys that he left on the board to include El Dirty, Crew Aaron, and Blounty. He did pick himself second. Civil Mean and Victa were picked in third and fourth thereafter, with a lot of strong players still left on the board. This one could come back to haunt him. Maybe this is a chemistry pick. I'm not too sure. Their success is going to have to be on the scoreboard and in series play, because otherwise this is one of our weakest drafts of the entirety of the Challenger League. Because of that, we're not holding back. You're going to get a D. It's not an F. There's a lot of potential. Crotic has played in Vanguard League before. Ignited is a promising player, and maybe chemistry will be able to overcome. Maybe Crotic will be able to just put this on his back and carry. Who knows? He's been in Vanguard League. That experience could tumble down. Hopefully does well for the entire season. Whew. Glad that's over. Alright, you've now seen all the grades for the Champion, Vanguard, and Challenger League. And sorry, Challenger League, if you wanted a little bit more time, but this was a product of a lot of criticism and feedback. Hopefully I'm not too far off the mark, but you guys can tell me whether I'm right, whether I'm wrong, and of course, if you want to prove I'm right or wrong, do it on the pitch. That's where you got to score those points. That's where you got to get your series record up there so you can get to the postseason. I believe in you guys. Power rankings will be coming out very soon, and of course, League play starts this Friday with the Challenger League. On Saturday is the Vanguard League, and on Sunday is the Champion League. Make sure not to miss it. It's week 1 action, Season 8 Frontline Draft Series. I'm Hell Monkey Man, and I'll see you later.